Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Metal Mickey's illegitimate son, Craig Charles.
We live in a disunited kingdom. Just look at England and Scotland. They're almost divorced. Arguing about who gets to keep the oil and who gets the Donald Where's Your Trousers CD. And Wales, they want to be independent. They want to split from the mainland and float off towards the Bahamas. If the country gets any more disunited, you'll need a visa to get into Yorkshire. But here on Robot Wars, it doesn't matter where you come from. We're all united. It's just the robots that want to kill each other. And who are we to call the peace? Let's meet our contenders.
First, from Red Hill in Surrey, Tender Caress.
This is the fastest in the field at 15 miles an hour. It looks like a lurid bottle top. Its circular saw, Sinclair C5 motorised angle grinder and 8-inch long steel-pointed tip will hardly caress. Two 24-volt C5 motors also power the two-wheel drive.
From the Isle of Wight, Vercingetorix.
Will this have the gall to destroy all? Benny BD Vici, it says. Will they come see and conquer with a pneumatically powered front flipper or 15cm rear spike and alloy side ram strengthened by horseshoe studs? The outer Tyrolean carbonate alloy shell is adjustable.
From Burnley, Havoc.
And a teenage teen means to wreck just that with two large steel spikes at the rear and car-sink steel spiked mace, a front lifting tongue or battering ram 2, all jacked up by a Lancia windscreen wiper motor. The front panels are from T6 Armoury, usually used on aircraft.
From Bristol, Angel of Death.
A purple parallelogram, which can flip over and still run smoothly on its windscreen wiper engines. The shell's 3mm thick steel with a tubular steel chassis. From the age of 1, roboteer Dan McGrath's enjoyed playing with vacuum cleaners. Today, he hopes to clean up.
From Baswick in Staffordshire, Flirty Skirty.
3 generations of the Peter family took 8 weeks to build this. The base is wooden, the framework angle iron and aluminium. The shell comes from a minibus. The two 12-volt motors come from Volvo windscreen wipers. At 2 miles an hour, it's slow, very slow.
From Canada in Staffordshire, Haardvark.
According to its stickers, the mission is to bludgeon, carve, destroy, disembowel, decapitate and violate with a cutting disc and front scoop. It's nippy at 12 miles an hour, but it's tagged as a full-on annihilation unit. Could be a little on the large side, Craig.
The wind stopped blowing, the birds have stopped singing, and I'm sure I can hear the field mice asking where the fight is. It's here. It's the first round.
This is the Gauntlet, obstacle course from hell. As ever, 3 perilous routes to choose from, each one guarded by a house robot. And for added menace, we've included the Sentinel, sweeping the floor with its spikes and sweeping away any stupid robot that should try to cross its path.
Roboteers, stand by.
Vercingetorix with Captain Ian Gear.
It is powered by 2 24-volt DC motors and is track-driven. It has a front flipper and also some side rams.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Romanus Aeant Domum. Romans go home, says Vercingetorix. They want to show the house robots the way to go home. Reach the trial stage, taking on the Sentinel. And pushed against the side wall. It doesn't look exactly mobile. Top speed 9 miles an hour. The Sentinel pinning it on that wall. What on earth is he celebrating? Pushing the Sentinel back? I don't think so. I think the Sentinel... Oh, I don't know. The Sentinel looks to have been a little bit damaged there. And in comes Dead Metal. And that's revenge for his mate, the Sentinel. Vercingetorix going nowhere for the Latin lovers. 2A, Coatlessum, Arum.
Vercingetorix took the platform. Well, guys, what happened there?
I think they got us a nigh Achilles heel.
And what is that?
Truly.
Stronger than his. We sorted out his pointy thing, didn't we?
Yeah, well, yeah, he bent that, but he just didn't seem to get going in that.
Yeah, but our paint job's still good.
Yeah, it's a bit scratched up. Do you think you've done enough to get through to the next round?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, Vercingetorix.
5.1 metres. Will that be enough?
Roboteers, stand by.
Haardvark with Owen Barwick, Liz Harrison, Mike Evans.
It started off life as a wheelchair chassis, which is the bit you can still see here painted brown. We built it out using aluminium section. for strength and lightness. Our main weapon is a pair of lifting forks driven by a motorcycle starter motor in there, which is powered through a reduction gearbox, a 300-to-1 reduction gearbox, just like that, which I've designed and had made myself. The armour is 3mm thick aluminium plate, and that is the second line of defence. The first line is our sacrificial armour, which is very thin, and the interface and the gap between this and the thick stuff should stop any cutting discs getting through.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Will it be a sacrificial lamb to the slaughter? Good early speed, can get up to 12 miles an hour, dashing beyond the sentinel. Dead metal comes to close. Catches that sacrificial armour. Oh, wow, that wasn't too much. Haardvark for the house robots, was it? Let's have a look at the proud boast. Are you sure? 10.6 metres, though, ahead of Vercingetorix.
Roboteers, stand by.
Next up, Tender Caress.
Go for it. Go for it.
The top plate here is shock mounted, so if anything hits that, it shouldn't transfer too much of the shock to our robot. At the back, we have an angle grinding blade and a titanium saw.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
This has got great speed and can take on the sentinel, I think, and run the sentinel and dead metal. But they're not going that way. They're going to take on the ram rig and the flames. That's a mistake.
Large flames, we need heat protection, so aluminium foil everywhere.
Yep. All over our delicate electronics and protective plates.
I think they've made a major error of judgment coming this way. They're wedged in against the angle grinders. Dead metal's come across this side now. They're not going to get away. That's armour-plated aluminium with a stainless steel mesh on the top to protect it. I don't think the house robots will cause too much damage, but it's not going to get away. That's a bad run. Got stuck in there against the ram rig. I thought this robot would do really well, but only 5 metres. Bottom so far.
You had a pretty hard time,
we
then,
did.
didn't you?
We did. Indestructible, but incontrollable. You should have seen the spikes out there. When the angle grinders came across, we totally bent their spikes. So that's pretty cool. And they haven't really bent our robot much, you know, just the odd angle grinder there and on the top. But no real damage to the robot. It's a shame we can't go straight.
Roboteers, stand by.
Havoc with Kevin Shirtcliffe, John Robinson and Philip Robinson.
Inside, we've got 2 large motors salvaged from a 1963 ATCO lawnmower. We have a large lifting jack with the weapons, batteries, speed controller, and all the armour is made from aircraft aluminium.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So it's go for youngsters Kevin Shirtcliffe and John Robinson. Oh no, it's no go. What's gone wrong here?
You went in, you've come straight off again. What happened?
Well, one of the motors was operating, the other one isn't. So we suspect there's a terminal come off one of the solenoids. We're just trying to find out what it is now.
So these aren't the bits that came from a 1963 lawnmower then?
No, the lawnmowers are fine.
Ah, you! Ah, got it. Got it.
Just a wire come off.
You know what it is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wire come out of the connection. So it's about a 10-second job.
You should just give it
Right?
Right.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
I can tell you they were just inside the time allowed to get those repairs completed. And this is a little bit sluggish. You've got to be nippy here to get beyond the sentinel. You've got to time it right and make sure that dead metal doesn't have time to come in and close, and it does. Oh, let's play dodgems, boys. Knock straight back. And you see now dead metal's in place. And the sentinel, even though one of those barbs is bent. How painful to have one of your barbs bent. Actually, it looks as if dead metal circular saw is also out of action there, look, because it's not coming in to test the power of that coated steel polyurethane chassis. They're a little bit lucky there, I think. 8.2 metres, they've done enough. They were a little bit fortunate, Havoc.